Today, let's look at how BurrTools does color constraints using the example Supernova by Alphonse Aikmans and Jack Krignan. So what I see in puzzlewillbeplayed.com is we have three different colors of pieces, color schemes of pieces. Some are up and down, some are left to right, some are front to back. When I look at an individual piece, let's look at the up and downs, brown and beige. Brown and beige, I have a beige in the corner here, and we can see that that matches up with here. So we see that we have color constraints in the corners, or sometimes the sides, just like down here, sometimes the corners, sometimes the sides, just like we see down here, corners and sides. In BurrTools, we can employ some of these color constraints. What I'd like to show you is how to do it wrong and hopefully how to do it right. This should look familiar. This is the Supernova puzzle with green, yellow, and blue. Unfortunately, I made the blue too blue, so it kind of mixes in there. Take my word for it, it's blue. I could have picked a better color. I can still change the color. Let's actually say, there we go, red, green, and yellow. We see this in the solution I made, and then in the individual pieces, just like on Puzzle Will Be Played. We see that I have off colors in the corners on some examples. And we'll also have some off colors on the sides, just like Puzzle Will Be Played. So the result of this, unfortunately, is not what I want. When I click on Solver, I've already solved this one, but I have to do it again. So I'll click on Disassemble, Prepare, and Start. Hopefully we don't have to get too far. Actually, let's go ahead and stop it. My example doesn't require me to disassemble. I will just prepare and start. There we go, stop. So, despite my best efforts, the puzzle did not constrain all the colors to the centers. It mixed some pieces, like this yellow, has the constrained color in the center, but this piece, like the pink one, has the constrained color, oh, who knows where, off on the edge. Even though I tried my best to constrain it here. I believe there is a reason for this. In BurrTools, when I have some pieces colored and some pieces default, it doesn't work as expected. The way BurrTools does colors, it seems to pit colors against colors. When I paint this one green up here, that only guarantees that a yellow won't be here and a red won't be here, but a non-colored piece could be here. So I have to do one more step to color my pieces. Let me show you what I have in mind. I will make yet a fourth color here. And let's go with, what haven't I used? Purple? Sure. So if my goal is to constrain these properly, I think I will surround the borders of each section with purple. We'll see what that looks like. I'm on the bottom so far, so I will switch to change the color constraint. There we go. I'll just do purple, 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 purple. I'll go to the top. Purple, 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 and purple. And let's get some of these sides here too. We'll get the yellows first of all. I'll make the sides purple as well. There's no need to pick a different color uh, for each section. I think if we make all the outer edges purple, we should be pretty fine with that. I'll switch up here, do these purple, come in a little bit and do these purple, these, and finally these. Great. And these. And then I will do the sides on the left and right here. Start here. These. and these. All right, so all of my outer edges of these pieces are purple in the solution. Now we'll go through each one of these and do the same thing here, leaving the original constrained color just like we see it there. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, ooh, I have L down here, L, M, N, ooh, okay. Starting to get into the ones where the sides are constrained, less for me to do. P, Q, R, and this should be the last one. So now all of my pieces should be multicolored on the far left and the far right. I don't have to change anything in my puzzle. I don't have to change anything in my solver here. I should be able to disassemble, prepare, start. I think I'm expecting a total of 10. Let's see how it goes. 10 with a single solution. That was easy. Great. One other thing I'd like to show you when we're talking about color constraints, I mentioned that BurrTools will say if you mark something as a color, yellow, only yellow can fit in there or non-colored. When we see that here, we see that yellow can only go into yellow, red can only go into red, green can only go in green, purple can only go in purple. Now, if for some strange reason I had a different kind of puzzle where I could have maybe two different colors optionally fit the same spot, then some of this might work well. Let's say any red piece could go into yellow, green, or purple. What I want to do first is get rid of my yellow. Well, actually, I just need to click into the red solution result place here. And I could say yellow, drop it in. Red can go into yellow. I can click green, make sure it's here. Red can go into green. And let's say I click purple here, drop it in, and red can go into purple. So this works on the principle of you drop the color in, or you can take the color out. If I wanted to take the color red out, I would click anywhere in here, click the color red, up is out. So up, I'll also get rid of green, click green, up, take out purple, click purple, up. Let's take out yellow too, yellow, out. Great. All right. And that is all I have to show you for today. Hope you had fun.